good at planning things.
No.
You should have gotten better at this point.
Yeah, we really should. Hello everybody, I'm Anna.
And I'm Michelle.
And we're the two mythical unicorns, and today we're talking about the things we're looking forward to in 2021.
Yay!
And we're only talking about 3 from each category.
Because these become so long.
We have so many things to talk about. For my anime list, there are a lot of good sequels coming that I'm looking forward to, but I won't talk about them. There are 2 new ones that I have on my list for animes that I'm looking forward to. And with animes, it's always hit or miss with these kinds. So it's like, it's either gonna be really good or it's gonna be really bad. And only time will tell.
Right.
I have Mars Red. And I don't remember what it's about. It looked like it would be good from the poster, and the description sounded nice.
We'll put it in the description box.
Yeah, and we can put a picture of it here.
Yeah, we'll put the poster here and
Yeah.
we'll put the description in the description box.
Yeah. And then we have Beach Boy Riverside. And this is most definitely gonna be a hit or miss. It's a slice of life, so it can either be really, really sweet and very corny and lovely, or it can be a complete shit show. And then the most exciting sequel, Log Horizon Season 3. We had given up hope for this one. We thought this was over, and then we found out that it's gonna be a Season 3, and it is so exciting. It's an isekai, I guess? Maybe. It's one of the series where they're stuck in a computer game. But this was one of the first ones, and it's so good, and I'm very excited for Season 3. Many other good sequels, but that one is the one that is most exciting and so happy for. Movies?
Sure. Chaos Walking.
Mm-hmm.
That's supposed to come out in January. I have a feeling it won't. It's been postponed for ages. So if you don't know, it's an adaptation of at least the first film of the Chaos Walking trilogy by Patrick Ness. And it stars Tom Holland and
Daisy
Ridley. That's the
I
name.
got a name.
Yay! This could be absolutely terrible because of all of there's been a lot of problems with that production, it would seem. So I have very low expectations. But who knows?
Low-key excited.
Low-key excited anyways, because it is one of the few trilogies that I actually finished and liked all of the books in. So I'm excited, but like cautiously excited.
Yeah. Let's go for Minions, The Rise of Gru.
Was that not in your list last year?
So it's The Rise of Gru. And yeah. It's just the Minions. The Rise
Continuing.
of, yeah. Maybe it was postponed and I just forgot about it.
It's very possible, because I recognize that.
But it is coming out this year, we hope.
Right.
And I love the Minions.
And now, something I've been waiting for ages, because Robert Downey Jr. has been busy doing other movies for the last 10 years.
Yeah.
So the third Sherlock is coming! And they're all back. All of them are back.
Like, it was very sad in the last Avengers game.
Yes.
But if that is what it took to get this movie, we are on.
We're fine.
It's okay. We are ready for that sacrifice.
Yes. It's happening.
Yeah.
I
are
love
slightly excited.
I love Sherlock adaptions. I love them all.
And that one is so good.
So good.
And I've been waiting for this.
For so long.
Yes. We needed the third one.
Yeah, it's happening.
Yes. relax.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go for Morbius. And he's a bad guy.
Okay.
And I've seen just like 5 seconds of the trailer. And Alex told me what it's about. Like a year ago.
Wow.
And I'm excited. Can I remember what it's about?
No.
No. Did it look like it was gonna be good? Yeah.
Alright then.
I live under a rock.
Okay.
Well, I put this together yesterday. All of it. I knew nothing of this before yesterday.
Neither did I.
But I am excited.
Yeah. We'll put the description in the description box.
Yeah.
If you want to know more.
Yeah. I am good at this.
We're great at this. And this is going to be another one of those where I'm like, I don't really know what this is about. The French Dispatch. This is a Wes Anderson film with Timothée Chalamet. And it seems to be in black and white. And to be about journalism in some ways. And it sounded really interesting. So, and Wes Anderson is a good filmmaker. So,
there are coming quite a few superhero movies. So, Black Widow, Venom 2, and Spider-Man 3. And which one am I most excited about? I think Spider-Man 3. Because all 3 Spider-Mans are gonna be in it.
Seriously?
Yeah, they're bringing back the old ones.
How though?
I don't know.
What?
No one knows. Well, someone knows.
Someone knows.
But I
Tom
don't.
Holland doesn't probably, because he's just gonna tell everyone.
And
Wow.
I'm excited for Tobey Maguire.
How old is he now though?
I don't know. I don't care. They're bringing back original Spider-Man.
That's incredible.
And I know he's not like original.
Well,
but
no.
he's the original to me.
Yeah, because he was early 2000s, wasn't he?
Yeah. And those movies are good.
The
I have...
third one is crap. There's a weird dance break in the middle of it. Anyways. There is. It's a weird like musical thing. It's really strange.
I'm down for weird. Moving on to TV shows.
Yes. They're making an adaptation of Station 11. Which is... This is the thing about it. So I think the sales for it sort of skyrocketed again during last year. Because this is a book... that essentially happens after a pandemic, where a lot of the earth has been killed off.
I wonder why it became popular.
Weird. And it sounded really interesting. So I am cautiously optimistic. Like, I'm gonna try and read the book. We'll see if I can deal with it. It's possible that I might not be able to cope.
Yeah.
Reading it. And then I'll just watch the show. That's possibly fine.
And the first one is The Wheel of Time.
Oh yeah.
And it's an adaptation of a fantasy series that is very, very popular.
Yeah.
And I have not read it yet. But I have the books in my shelf because Alex read them. So now I have to read them too so I can watch the show.
Good plan.
Yeah.
I found a show that's called Frank of Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
And it's with Donald Gleeson and his brother, Brian Gleeson. And as I understood it, it's gonna be a comedy, essentially. So I'm down for that. Like, I'm ready for this. They're both hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be Irish humor, so it's gonna be dark.
Then I have Pieces of Her. And it's a thriller. And it's a female detective that's trying to solve crime, I think.
Fair.
It was a lot of information yesterday. It's a thriller, I remember that much.
That's fair.
And it sounded exciting. So
My next one is Pursuit of Love, which is a Netflix show with Lily James. And it's gonna be set in the 1920s. And it's a rom-com. Essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, yeah, that sounds nice. Also, I love the 20s as an era. It's it's a cool era to watch on screen. I wouldn't want to
be there.
But it's a beautiful era to watch on screen.
Yeah.
So I think that could be... It's like... cautiously optimistic again, because it could also be like the worst thing in the world.
The last one I have is Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, I read about that.
Yeah, they're doing a show that takes place before
Right.
the whole Tolkien saga. And I'm prepared for it to be a shit show. I am prepared for it to suck. But if it's good,
Yeah, then it's good.
then I'm gonna be happy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. If it sucks, that's okay.
It's fine.
We've gotten a lot of good things from Middle Earth. It's okay. But it would be nice if it's good. Books.
This is the thing. I started searching this yesterday, and when you search upcoming books for 2021, most of the time what comes up is adult novels, right? Mostly. Unless you specifically search like YA novels. And I forgot about that fact. Just a preempt. So my first one is called Bride of the Sea by Eman Quota. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. We'll put the thing on the screen. And it's essentially a family drama. So a young girl's parents get divorced, and then the mother takes a child to Saudi Arabia. And you're not quite sure if they've fled, like if she's just taken her child and just left, or what exactly is going on there. As I understood it, this child has to make a decision on whether to stay in Saudi Arabia or go back to her father.
Okay.
And it sounded heartbreaking, so great.
So naturally it ended up on this list.
Yes.
Adam Silvera has 2 books
Yay!
that are coming out this year. I'm gonna count that as 1.
That's fine.
And both are sequels, so it's the sequel to What If It's Us that he wrote with Becky Albertalli. Mm-hmm. I remember that name because I've talked about it so many times. And then it's Infinity Reaper, that is the sequel to Infinity Son. And the one with Becky Albertalli, it's YA about 2 boys that are gay. And it's the sweetest thing ever. It's the sweetest thing. And it makes me so happy.
I might need to read that at some point.
Yeah. So very, very excited for number 2. And Infinity Reaper, it's a fantasy novel. So it's still sort of the setup that he usually has, that it's sort of ordinary society, and it's about a teenage boy, 17, 18, something like that, and he's gay. And there are magical things happening. Essentially.
Yeah.
And in this one, he has a twin brother that also plays a big part.
Yes.
Yes.
My next one is the one that I think might be YA. I'm not entirely certain of where it places. But it's called One of the Good Ones by Micah and Maritza Malte? Ooh. We'll put the thing here. I have not pronounced that correctly. Essentially, this, in the wake of Black Lives Matter, there was a lot of books about Black lives in general.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing. So I've decided I'm gonna try and read more of that, like, perspective.
Yeah.
And so this is about 2 sisters, technically 3 sisters. They lose one. And she was a protester. I think, I'm not sure entirely if it's like Black Lives Matter or if it's like another kind of protest. But essentially, in the wake of their sister's death, they are not pleased with how she is talked about and how her legacy is discussed. So they set out on a road trip. And that's all I know, to sort of try and change that perspective. So I thought it sounded, obviously it's gonna be sad because they have lost a sister, but it sounded like an interesting perspective on the whole thing. So
Okay, my next one is A Court of Silver Flames, or is it Silver and Flames? And I missed
it's probably Thing and Thing.
Yeah, but I haven't wrote that. I've only...
We'll put the thing here.
Yeah, by Sarah J. Maas. And if you can see the stack of books here, I like Sarah J. Maas. It's it's a continuation of the black ones there, and it's fantasy and it's fae and it has its issues, but it's,
Well,
I like it. Okay.
be aware of the issues,
Yeah.
and then it's okay.
Yeah.
My last one is The Four Winds by KRISTIN Hanna. And this is really just, I read another book by this author, and it was so beautifully written that I was like, I don't care what this is about. I'm reading this anyways. So if you want to know more what it's about, I'll put a description in the description box. Because I don't know.
Okay, honorable mentions.
Fair.
A few sequels. Bridge of Souls by B.E. Schwab. It's about a girl who can talk to ghosts.
Yeah.
Hopefully, Name of the Wind Part 3. I said this last year as well.
Yeah.
But we keep our hopes up.
Yes.
And Anyway the Wind Blows by Rainbow Rowell, the third one.
Oh yeah.
In
Carry On?
yeah.
I don't know what the series is called.
Yeah.
Does it have a name?
Carry On is the first one.
Yeah.
And it's also fantasy and young boys and love.
All the good things.
All the good things. You might have noticed somewhat of a theme.
Yeah.
My last one on this, looking forward to, is Empire of the Vampire by J. KRISTIN.
Of course.
And what is it about? I have no idea. I love J. KRISTIN.
So,
Empire of the Vampire sounds like something that's up my alley. So it's on the list.
Fair.
And I'm not gonna figure out what it's about until I have the book in my hands and start reading. It's gonna be a surprise for me. Because, I mean, you can sorta figure out what it's...
Probably about vampires.
Yeah, and it's probably not gonna be modern day.
Most likely not.
No.
Right.
Yeah, this got kind of long anyways.
Yeah. But there was an interlude.
Yeah. Yeah, right. That was it for this video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you have anything you're looking forward to this year, please let us know down in the description box, because we can always use recommendations. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, please do that, and until next time, bye!
Bye!